It would shake Bianca to her core, Byron.
Bianca Belair.
Bianca a little too strong, not allowing IYO to complete this octopus.
The technique, the flexibility. Trying to isolate the... Here is your winner, The Raw.
Lyra Valkyria breaks down in tears after Bianca Belair destroys IYO SKY on WWE SmackDown. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe was left stunned, the locker room silenced, and Lyra Valkyria in absolute tears. On a night that was meant to showcase the excellence of the women's division, everything crumbled into chaos. Bianca Belair, once a symbol of strength, resilience, and sportsmanship, crossed a line that may never be forgiven. And IYO SKY, the genius of the sky, might never be the same again. What happened? Why did Bianca do it? And why did it leave Lyra Valkyria emotionally shattered in front of millions? This is the full story of the betrayal, the destruction, and the tears that followed. The calm before the storm. For weeks, the women's division had been heating up on SmackDown. Bianca Belair was building momentum toward reclaiming the WWE Women's Championship. IYO SKY, meanwhile, was slowly crawling back from the wreckage of damaged CTRL's collapse. And Lyra Valkyria, she was finally gaining traction, aligning herself with IYO and forming a mutual respect with the former champion. It was a unique trio of talent, 3 different paths, 3 different styles, but a chemistry that fans were starting to love. That night on SmackDown, it was scheduled to be a simple tag team match. Bianca Belair and Tiffany Stratton vs. IYO SKY and Lyra Valkyria. Tensions had been building, yes, but no one could have predicted what was coming. The match begins. From the moment the bell rang, there was a strange energy in the air. Bianca didn't smile, she didn't interact with fans. Her usual confidence had a cold edge. Tiffany Stratton, the ever-glamorous opportunist, seemed unsure how to even stand next to her partner. Meanwhile, IYO SKY flew with her usual reckless brilliance, and Lyra matched her intensity with precise, ground-based strikes. It was one of the best women's matches of the year, until the final 5 minutes. Bianca tagged herself in, then refused to tag out. She beat IYO down, harder than necessary. She slammed her against the turnbuckle over and over. The referee warned her. Lyra shouted from the apron. Even Tiffany looked confused, but Bianca didn't stop. The turning point. It was no longer about winning the match. Bianca Belair snapped. She tossed IYO SKY outside the ring like a rag doll. Then, in a horrifying moment, she dragged IYO to the steel steps. The referee screamed for her to stop. Lyra jumped down from the apron, begging Bianca to walk away. But the EST of WWE picked up IYO SKY and codied her head first onto the steel steps. The sound echoed through the arena. The crowd went silent. IYO wasn't moving. Trainers sprinted down the ramp. The referee waved off the match. And Bianca Belair just stood there. Cold, still, unmoved. Lyra breaks down. As medics tended to IYO SKY, Lyra Valkyria rushed to her side, pushing officials out of the way. Her eyes were wide. Her hands trembled. She knelt beside IYO, whispering, "Stay with me, please." And then, she broke. In front of the WWE Universe, in front of the cameras, in front of millions at home. Lyra Valkyria began to sob uncontrollably. This wasn't part of a storyline. This wasn't about rivalries. This was about friendship, respect, humanity. Lyra held IYO's hand as she was strapped to a stretcher. Her mascara smeared. Her voice cracked. Bianca didn't even glance back. Backstage aftermath. Backstage chaos unfolded. WWE officials were furious. Triple H was seen storming through gorilla position, barking orders. Bianca Belair walked through the hallway like a ghost. No remorse, no comment. Reporters tried to stop her. She shoved one of them aside. Lyra Valkyria, however, was in the trainer's room, her hands still shaking as she waited for news on IYO's condition. Cameras caught her whispering, "I told her this match felt off. I told her." At that point, she broke into tears again. What caused Bianca to snap? So the question remains, why did Bianca do it? Why did a woman who once fought for honor, dignity, and sportsmanship choose to destroy one of the most beloved stars in the women's division. Sources backstage have multiple theories. One says Bianca has grown tired of being overlooked in favor of newer stars like Stratton and Valkyria. Another claims she's bitter that IYO once cashed in Money in the Bank on her and stole her title. A third rumor, Bianca feels the WWE Universe has abandoned her. That she gave everything to this company, and now she's done trying to be the hero. Whatever the reason, this new Bianca is terrifying. And no one, not even her former allies, seems safe. IYO SKY's condition. As of this moment, WWE has issued a formal statement. IYO SKY suffered a severe concussion and cervical trauma following the attack on SmackDown. She remains under medical observation. The statement ends with the line, "Her in-ring future is uncertain." That's not a storyline, that's real, and it hit Lyra Valkyria hard. In a backstage interview that was never meant to air, but leaked later, Lyra said, she was finally happy again. She was finding herself after everything damage control did to her. And now this. She added, "Bianca, if you're watching this, I swear to God, you will answer for what you did." Superstars react. WWE superstars across all brands are reacting. Bayley posted, "That was disgusting. IYO didn't deserve that." Asuka tweeted only one word, "Monster." Becky Lynch posted a photo of IYO SKY and Lyra, captioned, "Warriors. Fighters. Survivors." Even Charlotte Flair, who rarely comments, said, "I don't care who you are. There's no coming back from that." Meanwhile, fans began trending the hashtag #Justice for IYO. Bianca Belair, still silent. Lyra vows revenge. On the following WWE SmackDown, Lyra Valkyria came to the ring alone. No entrance music, no lights, just silence. She carried IYO SKY's gear jacket. And with tears still in her eyes, she spoke. "You broke her body, Bianca, but you broke something else in me. This isn't just about revenge. This is about right and wrong. You are not the EST anymore. You're not even the woman we once respected. You're a coward, and I'm going to hurt you, not with weapons, not with cheap shots, but in that ring, with every breath I have. Because that's what IYO would do." The war begins. WWE has now officially announced it. Bianca Belair vs. Lyra Valkyria, WWE Backlash. The emotion, the stakes, the intensity. This is no longer about championships. This is no longer about rankings. This is personal. Will Bianca answer for what she did to IYO SKY? Can Lyra channel her grief into strength? Or will Bianca's new darkness be too much for even Lyra to handle? One thing's for sure, Lyra Valkyria is not backing down. Not now, not ever. What happened to IYO SKY was tragic. What's coming next? May be unforgettable. We'll keep you updated on IYO's condition, Lyra's path, and Bianca's descent into darkness. Subscribe to the channel for more WWE breaking stories and emotional reactions. And always remember, this is more than wrestling. This is war.